Oh hey, last year I talked about Resident Evil Gaiden on the Game Boy. Ah yeah, the Game Boy. It was pretty awesome when I first had it. I had a lot of memories of the games I played on this Inspector Gadget-looking gadget device. Go go Gadget Boy! One of the games I recall playing a lot was Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Good game, and it's not the game I want to talk about this time. However, there was something in there that just freaked me out too. Don't believe me? Take a look at this. Am I the only one who just kind of got startled as a kid at this? But today, I have something more sinister to show. A game that frustrated me so much it nearly drove me to break my Game Boy. This same game I actually did a playthrough on when I was 15 years old. That's 10 years ago. I really don't want to dig this game up, but it's time to face the past. Wow, look! The Pokemon card collection, now that brings me back. But that's not what we're here for. Oh! All these Sega games, I don't remember most of these. Oh. So, after digging in the attic, I wasn't able to find this neat little box I had with my Game Boy games. Well, okay, bam, there you go. I'm talking about this game. That road of it? Yeah. Do you care? You probably don't, but I'm going to tell you all about it anyway. Still here? Good! Let's go. Oh, this sounds freaking good. Seems like it's a theme I'm running into here. I seem to remember games that do well in the music department. I mean, just listen! And that is pretty much the last good thing I will say about this game. Now let's take a step back. You boot up the game and it reads, Zen Intergalactic Ninja and all of its allied, associated, and derivative trademarks are owned and licensed by Zen Comics. Of course, not being a native English speaker, I don't even know what this meant when I was a kid. But apparently the game and the characters come from a comic I never heard about, nor heard anyone talk about it. Whatever. And then you see some effect, Zen drops down, sticks to a pose, and we get a close-up of him holding his staff. And title screen. I'm not too sure if this is some sort of main theme to the comics or whatever, but comparing this track to the last track we just listened to, this just sounds weak. I just couldn't help but get the feeling they could have done a little more with it. Overall, nothing too bad, but just a bit mediocre. Okay, so we just get a hand pointing at text? I'm joking. Just imagine some Mega Mind looking guy beside the hand. For some reason the emulator does not like this guy. And if I'm honest, neither do I! There are 4 areas of environmental danger. Jeez guys, the first screen in the game you couldn't add danger there? I know it's minor importance, but first impressions matter, don't you think? So basically, some bad guy called Contaminus is destroying the Earth, and you may already catch the clue that, yes, this game addresses environmental issues and how Zen is a cool ninja that fixes them. It's very cheesy, so don't expect any plot twists in the story or anything. So you get a stage select between 4 areas. I chose the damn area. That damn area. But honestly, this stage is one I remember most. Why? Well, I explained the reason for that already. Hey, Elk, this doesn't look that bad. Yeah, when Zen's on the screen, I agree. But if anything else is on it, the game slows down! I'm actually serious here. You may think I slowed down the clips or something on purpose, or my emulator is lagging, but no. It's the game not being able to handle itself. That is some crap. I would have some slack if it happened in certain areas, but it happens all the time. It's like they wanted to add some frosting to your already tough experience. Uh-huh. Yeah, it ain't exactly a walk in the park either. Alright, jump. Jump. I'm gonna duck this time so I'm ready for the next jump. What? Okay, just jump. Man, whoa! Animated to the boss, alright. At the end of each stage, you're greeted by one of the henchmen of Contaminus. I do have to admit that the boss fights in the game are decent, and each of them being unique enough and sometimes even have some of their respective stage hazards put in their battle arena, as if testing you what you learned from playing the stage. Here we got Sulfura. Even though I messed up a bit, she wasn't too hard to beat. Good lord, this stage is just booty cheeks. First off, we get these tanky yet slow enemies that take like 5 hits to die. Yeah, that's me mashing the button like crazy to kill them. But those enemies are not what makes this stage crap. It's the oil. It makes this whole stage feel like an ice level. And since this game has a stage select, imagine starting off with the stage. No matter what you do, Zen awkwardly slides forward. Either it's because you moved a bit or landing there. It happens regardless and it requires you to adapt, and fast. About halfway you will run into these barrels, and man, they really thought of some tricky jumps for you to perform. Like you have to slide onto one and jump, while at the same time maintaining your balance. It's crazy and you better not hesitate like I did here, or it's instant death. You face off with Oil Slick at the end, and yeah, remember what I said about stage gimmicks in boss fights? Have fun sliding all around while dodging this bastard. I noticed that doing the slide actually works really nice here, and you look cool while doing it. Yeah. A close fight, but I still managed to pull it off first try. After that I went to the smog area. The stage had some mechanic of it raining and stuff, which hurts Zen if you stand in it. I guess Zen really doesn't like rain. I mean, this kind of thing should have been a Sulfura stage. That would have made way more sense. I mean, she even says her acid rain will destroy Earth. Did they mix it up by accident? That aside, the smog area was not too bad until this tower part right here. Alright, what bullshit! Random ceiling spikes that kill you in one hit? I mean, I wouldn't have had a problem with it if spikes were a common hazard in this game, but guess what? These are the only spikes in the whole game. What the fuck? Meanwhile, Smogger was He spews toxic clouds at you and makes the screen all hazy. To no real effect as far as I noticed. Just stand back when he spews and go in when he's open. Last but not least, the dust area, which had a lot of these punching dudes which have this odd glitch of being able to jump again when you hit them. Do they just jump off Zen's staff when they get hit? If that's so, then those are the real ninjas. Take notes, Zen. Damn. The stage was not hard, aside from that part. Dust area's boss is Danny DeVito.
I'm the trash man.
Let's do this, Danny.
I come out, I throw trash all over the ring.
Now, I'm almost positive this boss is glitched, because it does not seem like it's supposed to be floating up in the air. I made sure to check online, and I'm certainly not the only one, although I did also see some footage of this boss working as intended. Overall, Danny... I mean, Garbage Man was easy.
Garbage Man!
Alright, last bonus stage. Yeah, there's bonus stages after each level cleared. All with their respective environmental problem. However, they're so basic. They're not worth to mention till now. Dam area has you shoot these cans, which I just aced like a pro. Oil area makes you save these seabirds, as the game calls them, while dodging the spike balls. I assume if you hit one, it's over. Just like last minigame, I aced it like the pro gamer I am. Smog area is so lame and easy as crap. Anyone could perfect score this one. Just hit the smoke. Now dust area is actually tough. I got the clear barely. Think you can do better? So after clearing all stages, which is marked as eco power when you did, Contaminus, I assume, shows up on the monitor telling you he kidnapped the Star Child and that we should bring the crystal? What crystal? Nowhere in the game has that crystal ever been mentioned, not even by the bosses. I guess if you read the comics, you know what it's about. So Megamind guy tells you basically what to do when you face Contaminus. I mean, sure, but at the same time, it's like your friend telling you exactly how to beat some boss in the game. Like, come on. Let me figure it out a bit. The fun in boss battles is to figure out their patterns and when it's the best time to do damage, right? So, final stage, here we go. Again, the music is spot on. It really does have a feel of saying, "You got this far. Welcome to hell, motherfucker." I mean, heck, that's what it looks like. Being on the ground somewhere, fire spewing all over the place, skulls rolling around. And I can't really tell you what that is, but I assume it's lava. The final stage doesn't seem that bad for the first half, but man, the second part when the skulls come in, this already gets tricky. Skulls are pretty much the last part before the final boss. So here it is. And have to admit, even if Contaminus doesn't have any unique attacks, he sure poses to be a tough son of a bitch. Who would have thought that using the exact same attacks the bosses had, but a bit strong, would still pose a challenge? Come on, shit! Guess I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Almost there, dang it! You did it faster than I anticipated. Come on, yeah! Third time's a charm, as they say. So you give Jeremy, yeah, the kid's name is Jeremy, the crystal, and he uses it on Contaminus to melt the fuck out of him. Lord Contaminus is destroyed. The Earth is saved. But the other Contaminus may come back. Other Contaminus? What other Contaminus? Is Contaminus a species or something? Are there more Contamisi? Even if so, that just does not feel satisfying to an ending at all. It's like saying in Mario, "Well done, Mario, your adventure is over." But we know that Bowser will kidnap Princess Peach very soon. Like, what? Then can we meet Zen again? What? Oh. You are the one who saved the Earth. And then they use that meh title screen music on the credits. Just beautiful. Oh, and before I put this game on close, it took me literally 45 minutes to beat this game. Yeah, no joke. If you bought this game for a high price, then I feel sorry for you. So in conclusion, Zen on the Game Boy is just mediocre as can get. It's not a terrible game, but it just feels rough around the edges. Now I know games on the Game Boy often got the short end of the stick, compared to the old papa console of Nintendo, the NES. Or should I say, short end of the staff. And I just started to search up on Zen Comics and stuff, which led me to a wiki page, and on that page below was a link that would lead to their official site about Zen, but I got a 404 error, and that just means that the comics and this game will just be a memory in our memoirs. Oh, and the items suck too.